As a society, we're conditioned to avoid discomfort. We continue to move through life avoiding and bracketing all that is not comfortable so that we can feel okay, survive, make it, be accepted, until we come to a point where we're stuck. My name is Shanti Lux. I am a community builder. I am a medicine woman. I am a family consultant. I work with individuals who are dealing with big trauma. I work with addicts. I work with veterans. I work with people who are dealing with an existential crisis. I'm a modern day medicine woman, and really what I do is I create really safe, tight containers for people to do deep dives into the shadows of the things that they're avoiding, their behaviors that are in the way of their freedom and fulfillment. And I am a guide and a facilitator through that uncomfortable but essential process in order to have the clarity, have the communion with their own divinity, to connect with the aspects of themselves that are screaming out for recognition, to be dealt with, to be examined, to be navigated. And that's what I'm good at. I'm good at holding space for that beautiful, tender journey and holding space for that process and supporting the individual through to the other side. In 2012, I started 2 companies primarily focused on working with special needs families. Contracted with the state of California, took on a gymnasium to work with special needs kids, and then created a nonprofit organization called Creative Family Support, and went on to develop and train staff in third world countries like India. My interest in working with families and supporting their healing definitely came from my own background. My family divorced when I was 5 years old. I don't think I really realized until I was in my 20s that a big part of my inspiration was that I was looking to save my own family again and again. I began to realize that the times in my life that I felt the most proud of were when I knew I really made a difference for another person. And that's when I really geared my life around being in service, and particularly to families who are dealing with severe situations, big time trauma, addiction, divorce, big breakdowns for all kinds of reasons. But my understanding about how the family unit is so connected and how one person's healing would radically transform the rest of the family. And similarly, one person's breakdown and struggle would affect and cause ripples throughout the whole family. Began to understand very quickly that when parents are supported and empowered, they're able to take on supporting and empowering their children in a way where there's real handover. And that was what I was really committed to, was not keeping these people as clients forever, but really handing over practical tools to the family so that they could grow with their children and not be dependent upon the therapist that came. I believe that people need tools, that they need accessible, practical, applicable tools. And so that's really where I found my passion and my start in working with community, was in the special needs community.